bread, goat's milk, and some mutton. Oh, okay. So that's where I tried to come up before. That's down to the lab. Makes sense. This is the room. This is the first room you see when you're playing the third one, I think. This floor is very shiny, I quite like it. More chicken. Chicken, mine. More lamb. There we go. Medium strength alcohol. Thought meant to be the most exquisite red wine in the world. Orange everywhere. I swear we couldn't leave these guys before. Check if I can do this one. We did already in. I might have already get it. Downstairs!
What do you need?
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast, and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
2 seconds. Speak with Vesemir. Alright, let's get Triss up and going. Eskel, how you doing?
Need anything, Wolf?
I have some questions.
What is it?
What do you use as base for my potion?
What do I use as the base
White
for my
gold.
potion?
Alcohol. The better it is, the purer and more powerful your potion.
Couldn't Triss have helped with
Couldn't
Leo's
Triss have
mutation?
helped with Leo's mutation?
Maybe. It's a little more complicated than that. See, we've never shown her the lab, and the last mutation was completed years ago, before the battle. Vesemir can tell you more.
You really think Triss never used magic to peek inside?
She respects our secrets, and she's done a lot for us. For you. I trust her.
So why haven't you shown her the lab?
Triss would like to use our secrets to heal people and such. I've no doubt she'd try. But it's never that simple. Ever heard of the gnome Alfred Nabel?
Eskel, I have amnesia.
An incomparable inventor, like most of his race. Through years of research, he discovered an amazing substance. He intended it for use in mines and quarries. Though a genius, Alfred failed to foresee his invention's possible applications. Others quickly realized that a substance designed to rip granite from the ground could destroy castle walls. Some even considered using it in open battle.
I get it. So what happened to Alfred's discovery?
Mages stopped it from spreading. Alfred committed suicide, and his lab burned down.
So sad.
You seem to feel at home here.
Well, I've always preferred an armory to a lab. Though Vesemir plays up the importance of potions, he's hardly an expert. After all, he's always taught swordplay. Still, he tries to teach us everything he learned when he was young, and that was a while back. But to be honest, I don't care for all these powders, mushrooms, and other trash.
Tell me about the trial of the grasses.
It's a 3-stage process. The first is the choice. Leo completed it, enduring the hard training and diet.
I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots.
Special mushrooms, mosses, and herbs are grown in the lab. Combined with training, they accelerate muscle growth and digestion, improving the body's general condition.
Does everyone pass the first stage?
Unfortunately not. The liver and heart often fail, the mind sometimes too, resulting in excessive aggression.
What's the second stage?
The trial of the grasses. More idiotic tales have been conjured up about that than about princesses and dwarves. Before the raid, the lab contained vials, hearths, formulae, herbs, and the grasses. A mage and his magic were all that was lacking.
Did you ever witness a trial?
Just one, our own. I thought I was going to lose it when your hair turned white. The grasses affect the nervous system, so magic must control the process. The trial results in lightning-fast reflexes, reaction times normal people will never attain. Only 4 out of 10 survive.
4 out of 10.
Quite a cut. And the last stage?
I don't know the specifics. It involves changes like the mutation of the eyes, the bone marrow, hormones. In exchange, we see in the dark, heal much faster than ordinary folk, and gain increased resistance to poison.
Interesting. What's the cost?
We're infertile.
The changes are irreversible?
Entirely.
Did you see the magic storm?
Yes, I was out hunting. Just before the storm came, a swarm of nightjars took flight. Hundreds of them. Gray streaks across the sky, trilling wildly. Usually less of them gather, and their cries rarely sound so desperate. When the storm came, I gave up the hunt and headed toward Kaer Morhen. Met the others on the way.
We'll talk later.
Alrighty then. So, we've talked to Lambert. We need to speak to Vesemir, so we'll just do that with besties.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
You are getting old.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightner get to him. Nothing serious.
Silly Lambert.
Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
she was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Thanks, Dan.
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gull and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster
Yellow,
like the
yellow
Frightner.
flower.
To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightner's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Yes, Daddy Vesemir. Oops. And I've got a steel sword. Should be a silver sword, right? Did I read that wrong? It's a steel sword. This confuses me. Right. What have we got? Have we got to put some of this stuff on? No, we haven't. Okay, let's have a look at this book. Collection of information on an unusually rare monster known as Frightner. Adds a bestiary entry to the journal. Alright, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Occurrence. Frightners are very rare. They come into being as a result of magical experiments. To create a Frightner, a mage has to possess great power and a basic knowledge of mutation. Immunity. Frightners are immune to almost all effects. Susceptibility. Sensitive to steel and silver, very sensitive to loud sounds at high frequencies, hence the bells. Tactics. In combat, Frightners rely on their size and strength. They try to knock their opponents down and then do a lethal blow. Alchemy. Frightner's eye and claw. The The first mage to create a Frightner was the infamous renegade Dagobah Sulla, a diligent student of the Zerrikanian Masters of Alchemy and the supervisor of the trial of the grasses carried out at Kaer Morhen. Upon beholding the abomination he had created, Sulla is said to have cried, "What have I done?" He destroyed the monster. His notes, however, survived. So, our own Witcher mage was the one that made this happen. Let's run past it. It's over that way. There we go. I'm just blind, that's all. To extract alchemic components, left click on the monster card.